Hello friend, this is Paper Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. So glad that you joined us today to take a look at this lovely journal that I've created, and I hope you guys like it too. Basically, it's got this gorgeous lace that is covering the spine, and also has some lace in the back. This is a Reader's Digest journal. I've left some of it to be the natural shabby that it is, because it is kind of a shabby chic type of journal, and so I didn't want to necessarily clean up the edges too much, but at the same time have a combination of, you know, some really clean pages and a whole lot of distressing. But like I said, I've kept the distressing that was already there, and like I said, I reinforced the spine with some fabric and some lace. And then this was a beautiful vintage postcard that I've then layered with more lace. Then you got a Tim Holtz hitch here, and it's simply a hair tie right here. That is what I did on this end is I put two eyelets and tied on the inside, and then I used a second tie to reach over to this side, and so that's got a nice closure there. And then as you can see on this end, there's all this fluffiness, all this beautiful lace and trim popping out of it, so I really love that. So fun to put it together. First page here. First of all, the inside of the cover, I used a very old lace. The gentleman is in his 60s, and he said it was his grandmother's curtains. So, I mean, if you do the math, this should be around 100 years old, so it may actually be antique. But I don't know that for sure. I definitely know it's vintage, but maybe antique. And so I just thought it was so gorgeous that I didn't even want to cover it up in any way, and so it doesn't have any pockets here. I usually do put pockets in on the inside of my covers, but not always. And in this case, it's because I think that looks just so pretty. So that's the back, and it's the same thing here. So as you can tell, this first page has this beautiful book image that says cream and lace, and it's the original book page. And here is a lovely wax seal that I got from my friend Clarissa from Caramere's Corner, and I've layered it with this baby blue lace that I think just really complements this whole image and the wallpaper that is on top of it. So I think that looks really cute. And then we go to the next, well, actually before we go to the next page, I've got this little twine holding this little recipe card, and of course you can use it for writing. It doesn't have to be for a recipe card, and it's got a tag attached to it that says Imagine, like a little gold foil. So yeah, so this first page is kind of a pocket, and also holds this beautiful trim here, this first trim. Then I've layered another trim, kind of a little bit of a snippet type, because I've layered the different fabrics and what have you. And so I think that gives a really pretty shabby chic look. Then this envelope is a vintage envelope. So here in this pocket, I love how this butterfly, you know, when you're seeing it like right there, it looks like it's about to fly out of the page. And I just love that. And so what it is, it's kind of a shaker, but it doesn't have sequins. Instead, I've put some buttons and a little piece of a necklace. Or actually it's trim, little pearl trim that looks like a little necklace, and a little heart gemmy, and then of course this butterfly wing here, and it's all sewn around. I used this page background again from a magazine page, and I've collaged these flowers on here. So I think that's a very cute look there. And it is a journaling card, so you can write on the back if you want to. But, you know, otherwise I think it just looks so pretty back here in here. And so that's that. This seal is a paper seal, and it actually came with this stationery. This was a really pretty vintage stationery there. Then you've got this doily, you've got this beautiful magazine page. I think this was talking about Anna Griffin, so this is an Anna Griffin design, and it's backed onto some tea-dyed paper. So you've got that to write on if you want to, or do something else. Then you got the tracing paper. This is a little bit different. It's a little more opaque, but I love how the rose behind it kind of shows the way it does here like this with this tracing paper. And so it's a magazine page. It's got a vintage lady here. Now this is a collaged piece that was collaged onto this page, and this is a book page. And I really love this trim that I've put here. It's a really nice vintage trim that came from a very custom made fabric window treatment, like a designer. So I thought that was really pretty because it also looks good with this little image here, and it kind of just pulls it all in, and it's got these little tassels at the end of the trim. So, and it's got really cute colors, really pretty colors that I think go with that really well. And then you have this page right here that is a book page. I put a little button on there, and I actually left it on the original packaging. I just glued it down, so I thought that was a good idea. And I thought this pattern, you know, was a little similar to the pattern on this curtain here, so I thought that was fun, playing with the blue here. Then you got just a variety of different shorter pages from different years and ages, and so then you got this little page here that's a pocket, and it carries a couple of playing cards that have different sentiments on it, and so I think that is very fun. And then a place to write here if you would like to write. Music page. Then you got this page that's been collaged on. This is that stationery from that blue. It's kind of a gray blue, baby blue color envelope at the beginning of the book, and so I think that looks really pretty. Then this is the center of this signature. It is a 2-signature journal, so you will have another center of a signature here in a little bit. Now this I've made a little different because I put a little double-sided tape on these. They are journaling cards, but I wanted them to stay at this height, and so to do that I had to glue down these pockets a little bit higher. And the main idea was I really loved the way that this looked, and so I didn't you know, if you actually put this all the way down on the pocket, it would cover most of the image, and that's the case here too. So I felt that in order to actually keep this look, I needed to go ahead and use some double tape behind these two. So really they're more decorative than they are useful for writing on. I suppose you can write on them. And I'm trying to grab a little ATC base to see, you know, you could technically write on something and then tuck it in here, but again, it will be hard to do behind it because it is double-sided taped instead of just loose. When I left it loose before, these little ephemera pieces that I made tended to fall off, and so that's why I did it that way. Now I haven't put the charms in yet, and so I will be doing that Hopefully in the pictures or the Etsy, by the time it goes on the Etsy, it'll have some charms on there. And then you got this really cute little cluster right here with a button, some lace, and this is actually paper. A little paper trim right there. So I think that looks really pretty. And this was made with an original magazine. I mean book page. This one with the magazine, this was with the book page. And then we have a clear pocket. I love clear pockets because they let you see the rest of, you know, the whole tag. And so I love having this here, and I think this is a nice chunky, you know, pretty wide tag there, so it gives you a lot of place to journal in the back. I need to put a little more glue down here. It is a little challenging to glue down these clear ones. I found out that it's a good idea to use the fabric tape. I used that in another journal recently that I've been working on, and I love the way that works because it doesn't come off at all, whereas with the hot glue it still can come off. So just letting y'all know in case I decide to sell this journal, you know, I want people to know all the good, the bad, and the ugly, if you will. So anyway, here is a playing card that has been attached to this corner as a little tuck spot, and here's a journaling card that I have created and sewn all around and tucked in here. And again, a little button there that I just, you know, grabbed from Hobby Lobby, and I just thought it was a beautiful button, and it looks so nice here, so that's where it lives. And again, some more playing cards that have been decorated, collaged on, and so forth. I like how the layers allows you to see different things. Of course, there's places for writing here and here. And then, yeah, this side here's got this beautiful trim in the baby blue roses. And then you have this tag right here and another little bitty tag right here. And there's place to journal in the back. And then the roses again are gorgeous over here, and you've got that same deal with this tracing paper where you can see through it, so I think that's really fun. And then this card here is actually attached, and I made it into a little pocket, and I've added these pretty little Project Life cards as journaling cards, and so that's really fun here. All right, so we have that, and of course the other side of that Anna Griffith magazine image. I like this little journaling card because it's got, I think it's like a mandolin, and it's just a beautiful vintage image from a book page. And there's journaling, it's a journaling spot on the back, and also you can write on this page, which is the back of the, this is wallpaper. So then you have this pretty butterfly that was gifted to me, and so now it can be used as a journaling card, and in the back there, or it actually says for and from, so you can also use it on a gift. And again, that yellow button is so pretty. It's like a pale yellow, and then, you know, I've made it a little cluster there, so it will make the little girls look so pretty here with their little dresses and umbrella. So, and then this is a collaged page, and it's sewn all about, and it has all this ruffle right here that I think looks really, really pretty. Again, I have used a card that I have altered as a corner tuck, and then tucked in this flippy thing about getting organized with buttons. So I thought that was a fun little article there to stick in here. And then you've got this beautiful images that are collaged on here and tucked upside on this little corner tuck, which is a beautiful vintage stationery image there that I've cut to use as a little tuck spot there. More places to journal. This is Summer House, and it's just a collage of a bunch of different scrapbook papers. Backed it up with tea-dyed paper, so you can journal there, and also a couple of tags to be used for journaling in the back. There's a little one, and this is a collage napkin here, and then here is a beautiful pocket that I created with some gorgeous trim that I got from Hobby Lobby. And more writing space here on this ledger that's been tea-dyed, and more paper for little notes or pictures or writing, and another beautiful magazine image that I think went really well right here with all the colors. And then this is the center of the second signature, and so you've got these beautiful ballerina feet, and this is just paper clipped on, and I haven't back this up, but I will back it up with tea-dyed paper so that it is a writing spot. And then this one I've turned into a pocket, and it's an article about vintage cameos, and actually the little website is right there that I've left it in case the person wants to go and take a look at that. And just a little plain card, Lucky 7, and it's got just beautiful sentiment there, which says, with God all things are possible and love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13. So I really love that, and I love how it tucks in there like that. So and it's on this music paper, and then on this side I've tucked in this pretty journaling card, and so it's great to be tucked in here. I love it that it's got this little dress with this little hat here. It's all been nicely collaged image, and I think it just looks super pretty. So it's going tucked in here. Love this beautiful summer dress. And so yeah, the other side of that beautiful paper, and more writing space here, and this one is backed with the collage of a couple of wallpaper. And then this final page right here, I'm still debating on maybe doing something different with this, but for right now I just really loved this embroidered bear. So it's like a lace bear, and he's just so pretty that I just couldn't figure out a way to, you know, showcase him, and so I felt like here in the last page would be great. And so it's just got a little bitty bit here that I could probably back up for writing, so that might be what I keep there and just back this up. But anyway, this is what we got here today, guys, and love how it all looks, the trim and everything. And let me see if I can measure out. It's about 5.5 wide, and it's about 7, a little bit over 7.5 tall. So it's not a really big book, but it is a nice size book, and it's just beautiful for putting, you know, even in a bedroom or something on a counter. It's a beautiful way to decorate a space, and of course also to use it as a writing journal and an inspirational journal, and just fill it up with your memories and your pictures and your beautiful ideas and so forth. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure and give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to be a subscriber, press the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will know when I have a new video for you. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.